All right, hey guys. So I have one of my absolute favorite people next to me. It's a very special guest. This is my Grammy. Yes. She is here today to share her story with her recent transformations. We also have her fur baby Coco that's going to be hanging out with us today. But yeah, just to give you guys a little background of where Grammy's going to be coming from today. She has been training with me for a couple of years now and definitely getting stronger, seeing improvements. But there were some areas that we just weren't able to, we couldn't improve. And, you know, her low back was something that was really a bothersome, where she'd seen over a dozen specialists telling her it was time to get surgery. And she was committed to trying to find the most holistic approach to not only losing weight, because I know that was a little bit of your goal, but the big goal behind that was getting rid of her chronic pain that she's been dealing with for way over a decade. And it was something that's been affecting every area of your life. I mean, off camera, we were just talking about how your pain was at a 10 out of 10 before really diving deep into this journey. And so somewhere we had recently gone, after just seeing some success with some others, is diving into the food. So Grammy, from here, I'm going to let you kind of elaborate a little bit on what really inspired you to make a change. Like, what ignited your decision to kind of take how you fueled your body more seriously?
Oh, that's a big question. I think mainly my goal going into the latest project that we did with the Purium was to support you, for one, because of course she's my granddaughter. And so I went into it thinking, oh great, I'll lose a lot of weight, this is good. And I found that it set me up for success. And I've never been on another transformation or cleanse or anything that I've been able to succeed in.
And you've tried a handful of them.
Oh yeah, I've tried everything. And I'm a cheater, so it's like, okay, I can do something wrong, but still get through this. So anyway, after the first week, it's like, oh my gosh, this is so easy, I'm really hooked. And so then I've gone into 30 days now. And I've lost inches and I've lost some weight. And the biggest transformation is the lack of pain. And it's phenomenal, because I was at the point where I was standing 2 to 3 hours a night. Excuse me.
That's okay.
And now I can sleep, which is really a miracle. My back surgeon was going to do surgery on my back this next month, and now I have hardly no back pain at all, and literally can sleep like 9 hours, 8 hours, where I haven't slept for years without standing.
You have no idea how long that, I know, actually you do have an idea, because you've been waiting a really long time to find that solution to that pain, because pain has really been a massive, that chronic pain has been a massive part of your life for so long. And like, you guys are seeing how powerful it is when you find a holistic approach, as you know, this approach that was, honestly, I know that you were kind of not hoping it was this, because you love your sugar, right?
I know, I was very sad.
She's like, I get my chocolate addiction from my Grammy for sure. So I know that you were like trying every other route, but you also didn't want to have surgery. And so you're like, I'm going to give it one last shot. Let's see how this goes. And it turns out flooding your system with these superfoods is, you know, and some other changes as well within there. And you know, what else has it done to your exercise routine too? Like, I've been blown away with the exercise that you come back and report, and you're like, all right, I did this and this.
Yeah, well, I have a lot more energy. I used to get up in the morning and go back to sleep, because I'd only slept like 3 or 4 hours. So I'd go back to sleep in the morning. Now I don't even take naps. I feel really good. I have high energy. I actually feel so much younger than 72. And the transformation has been phenomenal. Mainly going forward with the pain level, one of the things that I've done is tried to eat things. So one day I totally binged on chocolate. Well, that night again I was standing, leg pain, it hurt.
You had some negative reinforcement
there. It was awful. So it's like, okay, this has got to be a life change for me. But I can have like a piece of chocolate. I just can't have a bunch of chocolate like I ate that day. And then and then I had one beer, and the leg pain came back. So it's definitely what I'm eating has been causing all my pain and my inflammation. And the fact that I've been struggling so long with the back pain and the leg pain is really all the motivation I need to know that I've got to really always watch what I'm eating and take care of myself.
Absolutely. And so on that note, because we actually had a really great chat recently, because you came to me and you were in tears of, can't believe I found a solution.
Right.
This is gonna, not that, this is gonna be a lifelong thing. This isn't a surgery and the pain is gone. This is something that I have to work at every single day, and you were so scared that you were going to, mess it up or not be able to do it.
Right.
And so that was a couple weeks ago. Now, tell me where you're at with moving forward.
It really was scary. I mean, literally the thought of like going away for a weekend, and am I going to drink? Am I going to, and I'm not a big drinker, so it's not an issue for me not to drink at all. I mean, I've had one beer in like 2 months, so it's not a big deal for me. But going away thinking, okay, I'm going to want to go wine tasting, or I'm going to want to do some stuff. So I've really got to decide what's really important. If I do the wine tasting, probably not going to sleep that night. So, I really have to weigh in the future what I can and can't do. And it's very scary. I mean, I even shared with you, I was really worried about going away for the weekend and not being able to eat all the donuts and everything everybody else was going to have. And I can have some, I just can't have all of it. But and it is hard.
That's that right there is something that I think we all talk about but don't always know how to execute. And it's been really cool to see you the past couple weeks learn how to execute your new definition of moderation.
Right. Yeah.
It's a new definition, because you always knew that you should probably only have 1 instead of 10, but somehow you always ended up having 10. Now the correlation is so real that having 10 chocolates is causing you pain, where if you just have 1, you satisfy those taste buds, right? That are wanting you to have that chocolate. You're satisfying your taste buds, and you're not in detrimental amount of causing a lack of sleep kind of pain.
Right, which is key. And that's my goal all along, is I've got to stay with this program. I will probably use Purium for the rest of my life, just because it's such a good, clean product for me, and one that I really have a lot of confidence in. And I'm excited to even try some of their other products that they have.
Well, did you say your naturopath had heard of it? Or what did you your naturopath?
Yeah, my naturopath, she'd heard about it and had good things to say about it. And also, it's just gives me everything I need. And so it's, when I do eat now, I eat smaller portions. And like if donuts are round, I only have a half or a quarter. My partner Jeff was saying he had all these donuts with little quarters taken out of it every day. And it's because I think we're all kind of watching our sugar intake. So it's kind of funny.
Absolutely. Well, Grammy, thank you so much for coming on here and sharing your story. It's been so inspiring for me as a 27-year-old to see that my Grammy, who's 72, is still not satisfied with her health, and knowing that as you get older, it's important at my age, but like at her age, if you can, it is never too late, you guys. It is never too late. She's still losing weight, losing inches, increasing energy, improving sleep, looking so much younger. Like, I mean, you've always looked pretty young for your age, but I didn't think it could get any better, and it did. You're having the best workouts that I've ever seen you have, and you're working out like 5 days a week, right? Between your bike and the strength training.
Right. And walking the dogs.
And walking the dogs. Got Coco here. 72 years old. And she is still hungry to learn how to optimize her body so she can be living her best life. And that is such a gift that you've given me, that I'm so grateful that I get to carry on and pass down to generations.
Aww.
It's just been so inspiring to see you over the past couple of years, but then really the past, recent months of you just completely taking control of your life. Yeah. And it's just super, super inspiring.
Well, and it's been, you've been a gift for me as well. Sharing all of your knowledge, which has been huge, and being there and caring and always asking how I'm doing, and always giving me support on every turn that I've taken with all
Aw,
this.
I love you.
I love you too.
All right, Grammy. Well, thank you so much for being here today. I'm so excited to hear what people have to say with your journey, and I'm super excited to keep being a witness on your journey moving forward.
Well, thank you.
All right. Later,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
Yay! Good